So welcome. So this is our second class in this series, and today we will repeat a lot of the movements that we did in the first class, and we'll add a few more movements in. And so all the way through we will continue to just grow slowly in these movements. And as I said in the first class, if ever anything feels uncomfortable, slow things down, ease off, make the movement smaller, or just totally take a break and then come back when you feel more comfortable. Just take a break in the moment, breathe, and then re-engage with the class, okay? So come lie on your back. Your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And just have a sense of finding yourself on the floor. You know, arms can be resting in whatever way feels comfortable. Knees are bent, feet are flat. That gives our lower back a time to settle and soften. And just allow your breath to deepen down into your belly. So as you lie here, as you rest, where in your body do you feel well right now? Where does a sense of comfort emerge in you, or a sense of ease? Or is it just the fact that you're lying on the floor and you've given yourself the time to really settle and connect to yourself? So just here, where is your wellness in this moment? It's such a glorious thing to really connect to that which is well within us. Deepening into your breath, feeling the floor, and choosing to feel the deep of your wellness in this moment. Every breath you take, let yourself soften, land, and connect. Allow your face to soften, allow your jaw to soften. Let your shoulders rest a bit deeper into the floor. Allow your day to fall out of you or away from you, or fall down into the floor. Allow yourself to slow down. Keep deepening your breath, softening down into the deep of your belly, the deep of your pelvis, the sense of as you breathe, your breath will widen into the sides of you. It'll fill into the front of you, but it'll also move backwards into the floor, backwards into your spine. Just hear the ball of your belly, or the full of your belly expanding with the breath. Nice. How wonderful. So stretching your arms out to the side, allow your arms to come out into a T, and then just drop your knees from side to side. In the last class, we also did this movement. So all the way through this class, we will repeat movements that you know from the first class, and then also add some elements in. So as you rock from one side to the other side, hear the traveling of your weight across the back of you. Noticing your breath into your belly, noticing the movement of your clothing. Nice. Next time your knees drop down towards the right, let them rest there. Deepen your breath, soften your face, settle your shoulders. Nice. And then coming all the way back up to center, and then rock your knees down towards the left and let that settle, let that soften within you. Nice. And then come all the way back up to center. So draw your right knee up towards you, interlocking your fingers, squeeze your right knee deeply down. As you sink, as you deepen into the floor, feel the compression of your thigh towards your belly. Nice. And then release your leg and stretch your leg up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bend your knee, squeeze it down towards you, and then stretch your leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee and then hug it deeply down. Nice. Lower your foot to the floor. And draw the left knee up towards you, interlocking your fingers, and squeeze the left knee down. So as you feel that compression, allow yourself soften into it, settle into it. Nice. And then release your shin, stretch your left leg up towards the ceiling, reaching long into your leg. And then bend your knee and squeeze your knee up onto your chest. So all of us have different legs, all of us have different ability of extending our legs. And the main thing is that you're extending yours, not what shape it is, what it looks like. So you're feeling your leg, you're extending it, and then you're bending it down. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. So feet are hip distance apart, feet are flat on the floor, arms are long beside you, and then begin to roll up and down along your spine. As you travel up and as you slowly and steadily roll down, get a feeling of how does my spine roll and travel along the floor. Just hear it rising up. There will be more pressure into your shoulders, into your neck, but there shouldn't be any discomfort. You're managing your sensations by making the movement as small as feels right for you or as big as feels right for you. Just traveling up and down. So just one more time, rolling along your spine, feeling the sensations, and then all the way down, landing on the floor. Great. Reach your arms wide, and like we did in the last class, we're going to do gliders. So drop your knees down towards the right, and then glide your left foot to the top of the right, left foot to the top of your right knee, and then maybe your knee travels up in the direction of your right shoulder. Gliding back, both feet to the floor, and then drop your knees down towards the left. Foot to foot, foot to knee, knee to shoulder, and then coming all the way back, both feet to the floor. So make this movement as small or as big as your wellness tells you, and your wellness will be speaking in sensations. So feel a sense of ease in your body. Listen to how you move as you travel from one side, smoothly, slowly, and then travel to the other side. And coming all the way back. So just pause there, bring your hands to your belly, and just let all of that settle. Noticing your breath into your hands. Nice. So we're going to come up into the cat pose. So you're going to roll over towards the side and then come all the way up into your cat pose. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And grab the floor like with your fingers, and then rounding your back and look towards your navel. And lifting your chest, arch your back and look forward. So as you travel, hear the song of your spine, the sensations of your spine. As you travel, allow it to be an expression of wellness. So make the movements smaller or make the movements slower. And just hear what your neck, your shoulders, your lower back, the whole of your torso, how it moves in wellness. Nice. And then come to a neutral spine. Take your right hand and reach it forward as far as it'll naturally go. And then lower your right armpit a little bit closer towards the floor. Breathe into that. Nice. And then come all the way back with your hand underneath your shoulder. Now you're going to take your right hand and reach towards the right. And as you do that, It's almost like you're trying to crawl underneath your couch to get the remote control. So just have a sense of the front of your shoulder being close to the floor and your fingers are reaching long and out. And then gliding all the way back. Now reach your right hand back towards your right foot and just hold your right foot lightly. Nice, come all the way back. Both hands to the floor. Great, other side. Take your left hand, reach it out forward, and just allow your armpit to drop down towards the floor. So listen to your shoulders. Don't sacrifice them in the effort of making some kind of shape. You're tracking and feeling the sensations of your arm, and what you're doing right now should feel really well. Nice, come all the way back. Now take your left hand straight out towards the left, like you're trying to pick up the remote control on the left hand side. Nice, come all the way back. Last one. Reach your left hand back and just lightly hold the left foot. And coming all the way up, both hands to the floor. Great. So as in the last video, we're going to move back into our downward dog. If you don't feel like doing a downward dog, you can extend one leg back and then the other leg back and just cycle through your legs as such, or push back into a downward dog. So your heels are moving back towards the floor, your hands are pushing deeply down, and you have a sense of length through your arms and length through your legs. Just deepen your breath. Nice. And then slowly walk yourself forward to the front, to the middle of your mat, walking your feet forward, walk your hands back and bring your elbows to the knees into farmer pose. Just pause there. Elbows are solid on your knees. Nice. And then farmers, I always think of weeding when I do this. So reach your right hand forward and then pull it back into lawnmower like we did last time. So reach your right hand forward and then pull it back. Nice. One more time, reach it forward. And then we're going to reach your hand up towards the ceiling. So pull your elbow back and then bring your fingers to the front of your shoulders so you have that sense of turning your chest a little bit more. And then you're going to slowly extend your arm up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring your elbow to your knee. Great. Other side. Bring your left hand, reach it out, pull your left elbow back. Reach your left hand forward and pull it back. One more time. Reach your left hand forward, and this time we're going to travel up with our arm. So pull your elbow back, bring your fingers to the front of the shoulder and dial in your twist, and then slowly extend your arm up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow, bring your elbow to your knee, pausing there. You're going to slowly roll up into stand. So bring your hands to your knees. And as you round up, allow your spine to be rounded and that your head is the last thing to lift. And then just roll your shoulders backwards. And as you roll your shoulders, just to enjoy the deep of your shoulders, the shoulder blades gliding. Nice. Standing tall, feet are strong into the floor. So great, so come to the front of your mat. So sun salutations, they move from standing tall to resting on the floor and then coming back to standing tall again. So we'll move really slowly through the series. So standing tall, feet are on the floor, reach your arms wide and bring your palms together, reaching up and looking up. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor and forehead down in the direction of your knees. Bring your hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Just feel the length of your spine. You're pushing your hands down into your shins. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring your hands down towards the floor and then you're going to step your right foot back into a lunge. From here, step back into a plank and then drop your knees to the floor. Lower your belly all the way down. From here, bring one elbow to the floor and then the other. And then pushing your elbows down, rise and look way down the beach. My bum is squeezing, my toes have lifted, and I have a sense of pushing deeply down into my elbows to create more length through my spine. Nice. Drop your head down, push backwards. Bring your hands to the floor into your cat pose. And then push back into your downward dog. Strong through your legs, pushing down into your hands. Slowly walking forward towards the front of your mat. Bending your knees loads. Rounding up, keeping your spine rounded. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. And then the other side. So slowly rolling down. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor. And forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back, lunge. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Just pausing there for a moment. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, interlock your fingers, let your toes lift off the floor, squeeze through your bum. And rise. Just have a sense of really looking, seeking to get longer, to see further. Nice. Dropping your head down, push your elbows down, push back into your cat, push all the way back into your downward dog. Nice. Slowly walking forward to the front of your mat. Bend your knees loads, rounding up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Super. So we're going to do the triangle pose like last time, but we're going to make a little bit more out of it. So stepping back with the left foot, right foot is pointing directly forward. Back foot is around 3.5 foot back or 2.5 feet back, and back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Bend your left elbow in. And reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and slowly glide your right hand down your right leg and either stop above your knee or down onto your shin. And just take a deep breath when you land. Reaching up into your fingers, strong into your legs. And then bend your top elbow, bend your right knee, bend your right elbow and come into folded triangle. So your knee is bent, your two elbows are bent. Squeeze like you're trying to hold on to a newspaper beside the left hand side. Now we come into fallen. So bring your left fist down in the direction of the floor. And just pausing there. All the time you're tracking your sensations, you're feeling your body, you're noticing how this is in your body. And breathing down into your belly. Nice. Pull your left elbow back, straighten your front leg, and then step forward. So hop, 2 little hops, all the way forward to the front of your mat. Nice. Other side. So stepping back with the right foot, you're stepping back around 2.5 feet back. Your front foot is pointing directly forward. Your back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Tuck your right elbow in and reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then slowly slide sideways so your left hand comes to rest either above your knee or just below your knee. And just pausing there, breathing down into your belly. Wide through your chest, deep into your belly with your breath. And then folded. Bend your left knee, bend your left forearm and tuck your right elbow down in beside you. So you're holding onto a newspaper with the right hand side. And just deepen your breath. Feel the support of that front knee. Great. Now, fallen triangle. So bring your right fist down to the floor and just pause there. That sense of rotating the chest. The support of your left elbow is wonderful. and the contact with the floor really is supportive of your shoulder. Nice. Pull your right elbow back, straighten your front leg, hop forward. 2 hops, 1 and then the other. How wonderful. So we're going to come sit on our mats. So come all the way down and land on the floor and just notice how you do that. So stretching out through your legs, come sit on your bum. Just take your time, landing in, arriving onto the floor. So bring your feet wide like we did last time. So have your feet so they're maybe 2 feet apart. And then take the left foot and tuck it in again. And then this time, reach your left hand all the way towards your right knee, hold on to it, and pull your right elbow back and bring your fingers to the floor behind you. So I'm just twisting gently as I sit tall, as I breathe down into my belly. Nice. Turn your head towards center, bring your left hand to the floor, and then reach your right hand forward and just reach out for your sandwich and then pull it back. And again, another one, reaching out, gliding out, and then coming back. One more time, reaching out, just pausing there for a moment, and coming all the way back. Great, so bring both feet wide, draw the right foot in, the baby toe side of your foot rests on the floor, and then bring your right hand to hold on to your left knee, pull your left elbow back and turn your chest towards the left. Breathe down into your belly, feel tall in your spine from the sit bones all the way to the top of your head. Rising, lengthening. Nice. Turn your head to center and bring both feet to the floor. So again, my feet are maybe 2 feet apart and they're resting on the floor. And we're going to do a movement called Zigzag, and it's the first time we've done it in this class. So drop your knees down towards the left, and you can bring your left hand to the floor if you wish. So I'm leaning into the left side, and then bring my knees back up to center, land clearly on your bum, and then drop your knees down towards the right, and bring your right hand to the floor if you wish. And just travel again towards the left. Nice. And then travel towards the right. Wonderful. How cool. Come back to center. Stretch your legs out long, and then we're going to come sit and lie on the floor, or lie on the floor. So come all the way down. Rolling back, landing on the floor. And bring your feet to rest on the floor, and your spine is landing and resting. And as always, there's that settling of the spine as we arrive onto the floor. Right, so just sway your knees gently from one side to the other. Get a sense of lengthening through the sides of the body, easing through the belly. Nice. Draw the right knee up onto your chest. Squeeze the right knee deeply down. Release. Draw the left knee up onto your chest. And let that deepen and soften into your belly. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Lovely. Just have a sense of the length of your spine, the way your body is resting, the way your shoulders are dropping onto the floor. Nice. You can stretch your legs out long if you wish, or you can rest as you are with your spine flat on the floor because your knees are bent. And then just allow the weight of you to settle. Back of your head, the back of your shoulders, the length of your spine. And just have a feeling of the way the back of your buttocks, the back of the lower back is settling and landing. Breath is deep down into your belly. Your thighs are softening, your feet are connected to the floor. So as you rest here, as you feel the floor beneath you, as you feel your breath into your belly, where is your wellness? Where in this moment Do you get a sense of okayness in your body? Maybe there is a feeling of the movement in you, a feeling of softness, a feeling of smoothness, a feeling of connection. So allow yourself to enjoy the wellness of you in this moment. You've taken the time, you've connected into new movements in your body. Really allow that settle within you. Every breath is widening the back of your body, is softening your shoulders a bit wider and deeper into the floor. Just being in your body in this moment. Life is motion, so just feel the movement of you without moving your physical body. There's so much movement on the inside of you. Your blood is flowing, your breath is moving. How wonderful. So you're very welcome to stay there and just rest there on the floor and take this time to just feel and be and celebrate wellness in your body. Or you can slowly begin to emerge by stretching your arms overhead and reaching into your fingers and maybe wiggling your toes, maybe rocking your knees a little bit from side to side. Maybe drawing your knees up onto your chest and squeezing them down towards you. And then in your own time, slowly, whatever way you do, rolling slowly up and continuing with your day. So thank you so much for joining me for this second class in the series. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.